Tonight, drama on the front line.
Put your hands behind your back!
As the police send in the dogs. Zeus and the lead thieves.
Helicopter's seen you. Get your asses down here now.
Murphy strikes gold.
There we go, lads. Half a 9 bar.
And Britain's highest earning dogs, Eddie and Keela, on the trail of kidnappers and murderers.
As a result of the indications from the dogs, human remains and blood have been located within the building.
Britain's police dogs are trained to do amazing things. From abseiling into armed sieges, to finding explosives, or cash, or deadly weapons. But nothing is more amazing than the dogs who are trained to find murder victims or murderers. Jersey, the Channel Islands. This may look like fun, but it's part of a training program. Former police officer Martin Grime is working his highly skilled and unusual sniffer dogs. All of them used to be with the South Yorkshire Police. They're here on Jersey as part of the investigation into allegations of child abuse and possible murder at the former children's home, Haute de la Garenne. Keela's speciality is finding human blood, while Eddie's been trained to find human remains. Every day, Martin Grime must work his dogs to make sure that their noses are in top condition. While they wait in his van, he's hiding a jar of sand. It contains the scent of 100-year-old human remains. Eddie will have to try and find it.
Ready? Here, come. Good boy. Fine.
A victim recovery dog are dogs that will search for and locate human remains.
Eddie doesn't need a handler to help him. He searches on his own, often at night, across fields or up mountains. When he finds something, he barks.
And it's from the pelvic cavity of a skeletised corpse that was buried some 100-odd years ago.
Found it quite easily.
Eddie, Keela and Grime have been in Jersey for months. They were called in by the local police when the allegations of child abuse at Haute de la Garenne took an even more sinister turn.
The crime rate is quite considerably lower. They don't have the experience of dealing with major crimes such as this, not only with the abuse but also with the searching.
The searching involved looking for the bodies of children.
There was some anecdotal witness testimony that there had been some children that had mysteriously left the home and were not seen again.
Grime put both of his dogs into the former children's home. They soon started to unlock deadly secrets, leading to the discovery of a possible underground torture chamber.
Both dogs were deployed within the building, and both dogs gave a number of indications. And as a result of the indications from the dogs, human remains and blood have been located within the building.
This investigation is ongoing, and Eddie and Keela will stay until it has been resolved. Keela is Martin Grime's star. For years in South Yorkshire, she was hired out to other forces for £530 a day. A rate of pay in line with a chief constable's.
People love her. It's her personality, her work drive, her enthusiasm, the fact that she's very, very fit. What are you going up there? Here.
Keela is 3 years old. She's trained not only to find microscopic traces of human blood at murder scenes, but also to detect blood traces on murder weapons which have been wiped clean.
Here. When we're looking for something really, really small, she gets her nose over everything. What I'm saying is, come on, I want you to really, really sniff. I want you to really, really look for something that's very, very small here. Here, 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 here. Check, 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 check.
Keela's nose is super sensitive, and that means it has to be carefully nurtured to make sure it never gets clogged.
If they're really using the nose very, very hard, sometimes they have to just walk away and go, blow their nose out and start again. Here, Keels.
Keela's nose is about to be put to the test. While she waits in the van, Martin Grime hides a cloth with a tiny amount of human blood on it. His.
That's the blood from one pinprick. Good girl. Here, fine, fine. Here, come. Here, what's this? Up here. She'll actually freeze looking at the exact location of the blood with her nose probably a centimetre away from it, staring at it with her body rigid. You have no doubt as to where you're actually going to look. Oh, cow! Oh, know where it is, yes. Good girl. What we're able to do is say to her and say she's 100% positive that what she's pointing at is blood.
Keela and Eddie first hit the international headlines when 4-year-old Madeleine McCann went missing whilst on holiday in Portugal. As the Portuguese police searched for her, they asked the South Yorkshire Police for help, and specifically for PC Grime and his amazing dogs.
I was asked to attend Praia da Luz in Portugal to assist the Portuguese police investigate the disappearance of Madeleine McCann.
While Eddie searched for a body, Keela looked for blood and found some. But it only served to further deepen the mystery. Coming up, West Yorkshire's land sharks take to the streets. Zeus goes to church.
Come on down, now!
And Otto hunts down a thief. Yorkshire is renowned for its exceptional police dogs. This is the breeding unit of the West Yorkshire Police Force. 3 more canine cops in the making. West Yorkshire is the 4th largest police force in Britain. 1,200 square miles of rolling dales and bustling cities. It also has one of the biggest police dog units in the country. 74 highly trained dogs with a huge range of specialist skills. Many of them have a fearsome reputation among the criminal fraternity of West Yorkshire, earning them strange nicknames.
The most common term's land shark, because they go around with the bite people.
PC Mark Lawman looks after one of West Yorkshire's most famous land sharks, Zeus, a 7-year-old German Shepherd. He and PC Lawman have been partners for 4 years, the dog squad's veterans.
He's a big softie, really. He likes kids. He hates hoodies, but he really enjoys tracking. He really enjoys that. He loves using his nose. That's what he does the best.
Zeus and Lawman are about to start a night shift, the busiest time for the dog squad. 2/3 of all violent crime happens after the sun goes down, so Lawman and Zeus spend a lot of their time working in the dark.
X-ray Delta 185, can you assist division please? It's reported 2 males on the roof, allegedly stealing lead.
185 code 6.
Stealing lead from roofs is becoming an increasing problem in West Yorkshire. It's not a house they're being called to, it's a Catholic church, St. Joseph's in Keighley. The priest dialed 999 after seeing shadows on his roof. He's had his lead stolen before.
A man stealing lead from a church roof.
West Yorkshire's police helicopter is also being scrambled, but PC Lawman is determined to be the first on the scene.
We're about 7 miles away. The helicopter's on his way, so hopefully we'll beat him there.
PC Lawman knows that many criminals run for it when they see the helicopter, and that's where land shark Zeus comes in. The veterans are first, but they don't know who is on the roof or whether they're armed. So until the helicopter gets here, they must follow standard procedure. Contain the area, expect the worst, and threaten the criminals with your dog.
The building was surrounded. Zeus is barking. I shout up, you better come down, the dog's coming up. I don't know how I was going to get him up there, but it's always a bit of a ploy.
All of you down now!
Zeus, the Greek god, was the master of the sky, and his chosen weapon was a thunderbolt. West Yorkshire's Zeus has no such powers. Neither does PC Lawman.
Come on down, now!
M99120.
Salvation in the form of the police helicopter's thermal imaging camera. 2 thieves lying low 40 feet above the ground, and beside them what looks like 2 sheets of lead. The helicopter searchlight also enables the cops on the ground to see the evidence of the crime.
Well, you see the lead's going from around the edge. It's that one that you're looking at now.
Yeah. You can see you laid down! Get your ass down here now!
The thieves aren't budging. Either they think the police and their helicopter will eventually go away, or they don't realise they're caught on camera.
Helicopter's seen you! Get your asses down here now!
Now we're pulling out and on these persons now, hoping they're going to give themselves up. And just stand by for an update.
35 miles away, in Pontefract, another dog team is being called into action.
155.
155, got a report of someone breaking into a van on Horsefair in the centre of Pontefract.
120.
More thieves at work. Otto, a 3-year-old German Shepherd, has worked with his 40-year-old handler, PC Yates, for just 18 months. This means Otto's a rookie land shark, but still a highly trained tracker with a natural-born ability to defend.
Out on the streets, he loves nothing more than confronting people. Whatever the situation is, he's up for it, he's barking away, he's pulling in his collar, and that's exactly what I want out of a police dog.
Police are already on the scene. There's no sign of a thief, but it looks like someone was intent on committing a crime.
The original call we got was that a witness had seen somebody break into a van.
The word from residents of the housing estate is that the van thief ran into a nearby truck parking lot.
Yeah, I'll get back to you in a second.
PC Yates knows he is now in the danger zone, with no idea who he is facing.
Police officer with a dog, coming out now, show yourself now, we're going to release the dog. Police officer with a dog, show yourself now, I'm going to release the dog. This is your last warning. Good boy, good lad, good boy, good lad.
Otto will provide both the muscle and the search engine, a bulwark between PC Yates and any fatal threat. No need for the gun squad.
I'd much rather have a dog to protect me. With a dog, if the dog's there and he's up front and he's barking, that can be more of a deterrent than an armed police officer, because if we've got just cause to, you know, we will use the dog. There's been times when I've been on my own with Otto and there's been a couple of people about, and if I hadn't got him there with me, I'm outnumbered. So they are there, and they certainly do help and deter, you know, from that kind of situation.
Otto will be able to search the entire truck park in minutes.
The dogs can pick up the scent Their sense of smell is so much greater than humans that they can pick anything up. The reason we use a dog for searching is the manpower issue, really. To search an area the size that we did at the lorry park, you'd be looking at maybe 5 or 6 bobbies there, and it'd take maybe 20 minutes to give it a good thorough search, whereas with the dog, if he picks anything up, no matter how far away it is, you know, he'll give you that indication. If you're in there now, fella, come on out, because I'm putting the dog in. Come on, if you're in there, come on out, because the dog's going to come in. Go find him. Go find him. Nothing at all. I'll just do these last lorries and then I think we'll call it a day.
It's not all bad news.
Go on in.
Otto and Yates may have flushed the thief out. A woman has spotted a man wearing a brown jacket running into her apartment block.
Oh, she's the caller. She's just seen him going up to the flats just now. We're going to shoot off because we believe he's back on up to the flats up here.
For Otto and Yates, the night has just begun. Back at the church in Keighley, the lead thieves are still lying low on the roof, but at last there's movement.
X-ray 99, you've got one stood up. It looks like he's giving himself up, Robert.
They're up here, they're giving themselves up.
Where the chap stood up from, there's one directly laying next to where he stood up.
Stop messing about! All of you down now!
I would imagine his first thoughts are, how can I get out of this? I can't. I better come down.
It's not the 40-foot climb down through barbed wire which worries the lead thief. It's what's waiting for him on the ground.
If you run it, will you? Good, well you drop down here then? No, which way do you come in? You come here. Right, come to the lamppost then.
Yeah, one's coming down quite controlled at the moment.
You got some cuffs, Sarge? Yeah?
Quite controlled at the moment.
Watch him, Zeus.
No, I've got him on a lead.
Zeus will always focus on the prisoner, whether it's the adrenaline, the smell that they're giving off, and they know which is the baddie.
The problem is, there's still one baddie on the roof who Zeus cannot focus on. Over in Pontefract, Otto and PC Yates are still after the thief they suspect has escaped into a block of flats.
So we think he's either in this one or the one upstairs, but the witness isn't 100% sure which floor it is or which flat it is, so we're on a bit of a wing and a prayer at the moment. Do you know who lives here?
A wing and a prayer is sometimes all the police need. Someone has locked themselves into this apartment.
There's somebody in there, dogs barking, bobbies are banging away, all the commotion, all the police cars outside, they're going to come to the door. There was just no joy at all.
They may have got a firm lead, but this is not a good place for Otto to be. Now the police are under threat from one of their own.
He's going to bite somebody that he shouldn't bite in a minute if he's not careful. Come on, come on, come on. I know, come on.
Canine cops do not respond well to stress.
If you're uptight, the dog can pick that up and that affects the dog's working as well. So you just have to be light-hearted with it and just treat it as a game. Obviously it's a real-life situation, but you know, whatever they're enjoying doing what they're doing, you're going to get the best out of them, really.
The officers trying to get into the flat believe they've found the answer to all their problems. And it's not Otto.
Well, we've just got what we call a universal key to try and put the door in.
Using it isn't as easy as it looks. In Bradford, Zeus and PC Lawman are still no closer to arresting their second church roof lead thief. He's still lying low, trying to fool both the thermal image camera and PC Lawman. In truth, he's not fooling anyone.
Come on down!
Having one person still on the roof is a real pain. Maybe thief number one can help.
Shout your mates and tell them to come down, stop messing us about. Come up here. Bring him up here, Size. Let him shout his mates down. Otherwise we'll be all bloody night. Come on down!
Come down!
Make sure the second person's now stood up, over.
He's making his way to the corner, he's up over the fast bit again. Hopefully we're going to go the same way.
To that lamppost and down.
Even though the man is giving himself up, Zeus and Lawman are taking no chances.
When you jump down, don't make any sudden movements. Understand, young man? Good. No messing around or you'll get bitten.
Zeus knows that somebody's done something wrong. I've been shouting, everybody else has been shouting. Somebody appears and, no, you're fair game, you run, I'm coming. Well, I think it's just nice to catch somebody. I think the vicar's well happy anyway, that he's actually caught two thieving his lead. Should have had some divine intervention and some lightning strikes while they were grabbing hold of it.
In Pontefract, in the flats where the van thief is thought to be hiding, they could do with some divine intervention. They're still locked out.
I've got a crowbar that'll take that wood off.
But just as the team considers another way in, like breaking a window, there's been a development. Or at least an open door with a suspect on the other side.
I think after a good 20 minutes, this lad has come down to the door, wiping his eyes as though he's been fast asleep and didn't even know what was going on. And it turns out it's fitted the description to a T. Who else is in the house, mate? Nobody else?
The flat needs to be searched for evidence, such as the clothes the suspect was said to be wearing.
9:30, we've just found a brown leather jacket underneath, so for sources and evidence.
Despite his protests that he was fast asleep, the man won't be released.
I don't know the reason why the occupant opened the door and we nearly put it through, but they've gone in, they've found a brown leather jacket that was part of the description given of the lad. So they've locked him up on suspicion of the theft of that vehicle, I think.
Coming up, Otto shows how you recover stolen property.
Good boy, yes you are, good lad.
And drugs dog Murphy finds the secret stash.
There we go, lads. 9:30 bar.
"3 a.m, Bradford Police Station. Zeus and PC Lawman are delivering one of the two church roof lead thieves into custody. PC Lawman struck up a rapport with his prisoner, who he's discovered is a God-fearing boy.
Do you want your face on camera?
No, do I now?
Yeah, I can turn
no, not that good looking.
Don't anybody to know you've been nicking lead off a church roof? No, all right.
I'm Roman Catholic.
Are you?
I just don't want the number saying that.
Right. See you later, lads.
West Yorkshire's thieves are working hard tonight. A house has been broken into. Landshark Auto and PC Yates are now free of the van break-in case and good to go.
145.
145, make your way straight to the cell yard, please, at Wood Street.
It's 12 miles away.
145, yet received.
Thank you.
Getting Otto to the scene of the crime quickly is vital.
Seconds can make the world a difference, really. The sooner we can get to a job, the more chance that we have of picking anything up.
Like a lot of drivers, PC Yates has a sat-nav. And like many, he can't always rely on it.
They're not as up-to-date as you'd like to think, some of these sat-navs.
After 100 yards, you have reached your destination.
As I'm pulling up to the street, all of a sudden, I'm confronted by a load of bollards. I don't believe it. Chuffy now. And I'm thinking, oh God, I can see the house in front of me. It's only about 100 yards away.
In between PC Yates and the burgled house lies a dead end. Bollards and a pavement.
I'm thinking, what do I do? Because I don't know the area, and I'm sure there's some shortcuts to get round there, but I thought, oh, bugger it. I'll have a go.
Headed over the field, I think especially from the 73 North and
Stop my van and straight over the pavement and across.
The burglar is long gone.
He's gone into the back of the house.
Right.
Smashed the window to get out through the back garden, over some fields at the back.
Right.
White male.
The scene itself was obviously broken glass in the garden, and then there was some footprints in the dew going out to the field. But as soon as you've got to the bushes, that's it. There's nothing else there to give you any indication of where this person's gone. Find it.
Otto's sense of smell is 10 times greater than a human's, and already he's onto something.
For some reason, he's pulled me off to the right. Police with the dog, coming out now! Coming out now, show you how the dog's coming in! And as we've got into some dense bushes, it's given me a fantastic indication that there's something there. Who is it?
In Bradford, PC Lawman is also back on the streets. Not after thieves, but drug dealers.
Division are asking for your assistance to
complete a drug search.
It's an undercover operation. PC Lawman must lie low until a police fast entry team is put in the front door of a house which has been under surveillance for some time.
The intelligence is that there are controlled drugs in the premises at this time. And that's about all I've been told, really. We're in a marked vehicle. We don't want the marked vehicle seen anywhere near the address before they've got in. It's a bit of a giveaway. It's police dogs all the way down the side of it.
Landshark Zeus won't be involved. He hasn't the right skills. PC Lawman's going to be using Murphy, his specialist drugs dog. Murphy joined Zeus and PC Lawman just 8 months ago. He's only 2 years old. As well as drugs, he's trained to find cash and explosives.
He's crackers. He's mad. He never stops still. He's just a driven dog. He loves it. He loves work. He's very quickly shown that he can do it. And the big thing with him is he enjoys doing it.
Murphy and PC Lawman get the call to move in.
That was quick. In? Yeah.
It can take many hours for police officers to search a house for drugs. Dogs like Murphy can do it in minutes.
I'll just come and have a quick scan first.
I always take a little bit of a glance around the house first, just to make sure that there are no obvious dangers, no dogs, cats, hamsters, things like that.
Hello. Me all right? Have you got any pets in the house at all? No gerbils, no like that. Fish, that's all. Oh, I can't get to them. You've no cats, not like that. No. You know what I'm here to search for?
I'll ask the ladies anything, you know. Am I going to find any drugs? No. Well, I'm bringing the drugs dog in. Okay.
My dog going to find anything? No. Okie dokie. Right, we'll bring him in and see then.
No.
No, it won't bite. It's a soft one as this one. Alright, Bruce. Come on. Come on then, Murphy. Come on. Come here. Find it. Nice telly.
The dog was brought in because it's obviously we know what we are looking for, but there's that many hiding places in the houses that you can put drugs. It just limited our time inside that house to a bare minimum.
Murphy's tail is what PC Lawman keeps an eye on.
Murphy. Find it. He's saying these here. Can somebody just have a look in those, please?
Murphy doesn't want to play with the video games. He just wants them checked out. Last year in West Yorkshire,
Murphy?
There were around 3,000 drug arrests.
No.
While Murphy searches the kids' bedrooms upstairs.
Where is it? Well, I've got it. Where is it?
Downstairs, where the children and other officers are, things are getting tense.
It's not nice when obviously you arrive and find kids at the address when we do go in, because there's quite a lot of officers. It's quite disruptive for children. We tried to make sure that they were kept away from where we wanted to search out that time, so they didn't have as much disruption as possible.
Murphy's found something in one of the kids' wardrobes.
Lots of rolling baccy, 500 grams.
It's not against the law to possess large quantities of rolling tobacco.
He's not banging anything. I thought we'd got a bang on straight in the living room under that telly. I don't know how you always have done down there. Come on.
No drugs upstairs. Time to search downstairs, where the suspects are. In Pontefract, Otto's still searching fields and woods for the house burglar.
We work on like a basic scent. When you touch something, you know, you walk and leave marks, you're leaving some kind of scent there. And that's the scent that he picks up on. And hopefully he'll all of a sudden pick something up, and away he goes. And he did. I got really excited back there at the bushes.
But the excitement is much ado about nothing. No sign of anyone. But what about the stuff stolen from the house?
So that you're aware, the television and the monitor gone.
Right, we'll have a scout about them, mate.
Otto isn't just a manhunter. He can find lost or stolen property too. And it doesn't matter who touched or handled it last. The scent will attract Otto.
It's not particular to that person, it's just that it's a scent that's unfamiliar to him. It's fresh, it's very new, and they go and investigate it. Good boy! Good lad! That's a good boy! Yes, you are! Good lad! What is it? Good boy! Good boy! That's nice! Good lad! Good boy! Good lad, leave it. Come here. Come here.
Every success brings a reward. All police dogs need to know when they've cracked it and pleased their partner. Otto's not only recovered what looks like a computer, he's also found a TV.
Come here. That's a good boy. Come here. That's a good lad. It's a good boy. Yes, you are. What are you getting? You found some property as a good lad. Good boy. It sounds very girly. It's that high-pitched praise that you're doing. You know, good boy, and all this fussing about that he thinks, I've done really well here, and look how pleased he is. It's just, he wants to please you all the time. We've got part of the property. You can see there's a bag. It's fairly clean, no marks on it. TV's back in there.
The woman who was robbed confirms that this is her daughter's musical equipment.
TV's there, love.
What's that? She's a singer, she's a mixer disc. That looks like our silk cover bag.
I think he's tried to carry it out with that.
Yeah.
It looks like he's dumped these. It's a possibility of me coming backwards and forwards.
On his own. That's on the side.
Well, what I'm thinking is he could have gone in house, put it there, gone back for more, and kept coming back. That was in there with them. Dogs pulled that out. So.
Done his job then, hasn't he?
Well done.
The burglar may have got away, but at least he is empty-handed. 25 miles away, near Bradford, Murphy's still hunting for drugs.
CCTV for outside, so they can see you coming.
Like the large quantities of tobacco, CCTV cameras to guard your home are also perfectly legal. But Murphy and Lawman smell a rat.
Oh, God, can you smell that cannabis when you come in? Not his usual indication, but he's started doing this with cannabis now. He scratches and he bangs and he tries to get to it. I put my hand down the back of the settee. There we go, lads. And came out with half a 9-bar, which is a fairly substantial amount of cannabis resin. That's just been cut. Ooh, smells lovely. God, headache. And that was in the seat that lady, the householder, was in.
Murphy's not finished yet. He's going for gold.
That's why he's been going crazy around this bloody settee.
Oh, beauty.
It's all cut up. That's a bag of cannabis resin.
PC Lawman knows a lot about drugs. Illegal ones.
Thank you.
That stinks. That's a bag of cannabis bush.
Murphy proved invaluable to us that night because with his sense of smell, instead of having to turn the house upside down, we could go straight to that point, search it, and we found the drugs there.
Murphy is a clever boy. You can have that for that.
The fact that the woman of the house denied having drugs will be taken into account.
I spoke to the lady, asked her about the pets, anything else. Are there any drugs in here? No. And she sat on them. They must think we're as green as grass.
Coming up, Otto becomes a land shark again as drunks go on the rampage.
Put your hands behind your back!
And PC Lawman and Zeus go after a drunken joyrider.
Said you were indicating here, didn't I?
Behind your back now, come on!
Come on, all this dog's coming over, mate.
In Bradford, Zeus, Murphy and PC Lawman still have 5 hours of their night shift to do.
Night shifts are the time to work a dog. The dog is more alert. There are less people about, so any scent it does get is likely to be the person you're looking for.
PC Lawman isn't only here for the petrol, he's partial to coffee and donuts. In this job you eat and drink when you can. Headquarters rarely ask if you've eaten when they decide to send in the dogs.
Extra Delta 185, I wonder if you can start making your way please into the area of Hedgeway at Bullroyd in Bradford.
A car has been stopped by police and the driver and the passenger have run off. No time to drink coffee. That will have to wait until later. Zeus is needed.
Extra Delta 185, we've got a white male with short hair wearing a light coloured t-shirt.
Just keep out of the way a minute, mate. Cheers. Leave him.
A female passenger did not run from the car when the police stopped it. But she won't tell them who the driver and other passenger are, or why they ran.
Police officer with a dog. I'm coming in with the dog. Show yourself now. Where is he? Where is he? He's edge hopping. They've seen him down here, so he's gone in over there and he's made his way down. So I'm just going to have to check every garden bit by bit.
The police have seen them. Zeus can smell them, but no one can climb the garden fences. It'll have to be the long way around. Meanwhile, in Pontefract, there's trouble. A group of drunken youths are trying to smash up the town centre after being thrown out of a pub. Otto and PC Yates are just minutes away.
They were refusing to leave, but now they're outside causing problems, damaging plants, etc.
Come here, come here.
One of the drunken men is on the run. So is Otto.
No! Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back!
Resisting arrest when Otto's around isn't a good idea.
No, that's what I thought, that's why I ran. I swear down.
The drama isn't over yet. Even the presence of a land shark like Otto sometimes fails to impress those who've had too much to drink.
Get lost! Get lost!
Why are you using dog?
Because I've told you to get lost! Good boy. Good lad. In you go. Good boy. Good lad. Good lad.
20 miles away, Zeus and PC Lawman still haven't managed to find their runaway driver or his mate.
Stand. Come.
Even though they think they know where they are.
Where's 36?
36 is just down here.
We contained the area and I started moving through it. Then we got further phone calls from members of the public. I've just seen two in this garden opposite my house. Move up there.
Come. Come.
Back at the car, there's a development. The runaway passenger has given himself up.
I just asked you to look at your keys, didn't I?
What, from the house or my car?
Watch the attitude, young man.
But neither he nor the girl are being helpful. She still isn't giving anything away.
You going to tell us his name, young lady?
Although it's been some time since the driver ran off, PC Lawman isn't giving up. Zeus is also convinced that they're on the right track.
Thank you. What's it wrong, man?
Why are you paying attention in here, Zeus? Where are the Zeus?
Zeus told me there's somebody there. I'm not quite sure that they're there. I'm not barking at them, but I'm getting something. Find them.
Yeah, received, thanks.
You've checked in all this rubble here, then?
No, I didn't get as far as the second garden when they were running.
Right.
Came over to this one.
No, have you checked it since I've been? Can you go round into that garden? All the way around that house and just check this bottom corner? Said he were indicating here, didn't I?
Come on, behind your back. Behind your back now, come on.
Go on, all this dog's coming over, mate. Go that way.
Zeus was right.
Go that way, there. So
Hiding deep in the scrap metal is a young man with the whiff of alcohol in his breath.
That way.
The driver of the car.
Give up. That one in blue t-shirt.
It's pissed us apart, so we're looking at OPL for him, and that's probably why they've hauled him.
And it's his own car.
It's his own car, yeah.
You, by running, could have got found. Listen, yeah, all of you, found by the police dog, could have been bitten because we suspected that car was stolen. Yeah, yeah. It's not worth it, is it? No.
That was very successful, but you could have searched those with a team of police officers for hours and still not found them.
Although the two who were also in the car will not be charged with any offences, they are in trouble. Tonight, at least. They're miles from home, and the West Yorkshire police don't do taxis, especially for people who are uncooperative.
Keep walking, you'll come to a taxi rank eventually, they'll get you to Keighley. If his attitude had been better, I might have offered you a lift, but seeing as he's got a shite attitude, you can take your feet and walk, can't you? See you later.
It's a result, it's what we train for. We spend a lot of time and effort putting the dogs through training, and for them to find somebody as a result of the training is the ultimate buzz.
See you later.
Well, it's funny you should mention that, because I've just got a steaming mug in the centre console of my van. Freshly ground coffee. Right then. I'm going to drink my coffee, which has now gone cold.
Yeah, 120. Have any further details, Calvin?
A reality show following a number of aspiring fighters trained in the art of Thai boxing. A double bill of the Contender Muay Thai, starting on ITV4 next. And on ITV1, all in a day's work for Doc Martin. Not that he sees it that way. It's next here.